क्लास 8 हिस्ट्री। मैं आर एस प्रसाद। आज आप लोगों को चैप्टर 6 इंडियन नेशनल मूवमेंट कराने जा रहा हूँ। चलिए इसमें देखते हैं। पहले मेन हेडिंग्स ले लेते हैं, इसकी क्या क्या है मेन पॉइंट्स। यह है अर्लियर मेजर्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। Nationalism means feeling of national unity, country love, and historical traditional feeling. In India, political sabha held in Calcutta, Madras, Bombay. In 1870, Pune Public Sabha. In 1884, Madras Mahajan Sabha, and in 1885, Bombay Presidency Association was formed. On 28 December, All Indian National Congress was formed under the leadership of Womesh Chandra Banerjee. Lord Curzon divided Bengal in 1905. In 1911, a movement against division of Bengal. In 1907, in Surat Assembly, Congress was divided into two parts, moderate and extremist. Surendranath Banerjee, Gopal Krishna Gokhale, Firoz Sahab Mehta was in moderate group. Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Vipin Chandrapal were in extremist group Lal Bal Pal. In 1910, against exploitation by British in Bastar, Bhumkal revolt started. In 1906, Muslim League was established. In 1911, Delhi was made the capital of India in place of Kolkata. In 1914 to 1918, First World War took place. Srimati Annie Besant started Home Rule movement. Raghavendra Rao, Pandit Ravi Shankar Shukla, Shivdas Daga and Baji Rao Vidant, etc. were the main leaders of Chhattisgarh. Struggle of Swaraj. Mahatma did the leadership of movement in 1920. Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1869 in Porbandar. In 1915, Gandhiji returned from South Africa. In 1920, non-cooperation movement started. Kandel Satyagrah started in Kandel village in Dhantari district. Pandit Sundarlal Sharma, Narayan Roy, Maghavali were the leader of movement. In Dhantari, Makai Chowk, Gandhiji speech was organized. In 1908, strikes took place against the imprisonment of Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Imprisonment. चलिए, biggest mill of Chhattisgarh in Bengal, Nagpur cotton mill was in Rajnath Gaon. In 1909, Revolt Act was passed, which was known as Kala Kanun. On 13 April 1919, in opposition of Rowlatt Act, general meeting took place where General O. Direct fired and the thousands of people died. This incident is known as Jallianwala Bagh. ये डायर ने फायर किया था, जिसने फायर करवाया था। चलिए, टुवार्ड्स कंप्लीट इंडिपेंडेंस। 1 April 1920, Gandhiji started non-cooperation movement. Non-cooperation movement started from Bardoli in Gujarat. On 5 February 1922, Chaura Chauri incident took place on 12 February 1922. Due to this reason, non-cooperation movement was taken back. On 1st January 1923, Swaraj Party was organized. Ram Prasad Bismil, Yogesh Chandra Chatterjee, Bhagat Singh, Rajguru, Sukhdev, Chandrasekhar Azad, Sachidan, Sachindra Nath Sanyal were the main leader of this movement. In Alfred Park of Allahabad, Chandrasekhar Azad became mayor. In 1929, Congress Adhivision took place. On 5th April 1930, Dandi March took place and Gandhiji broke the salt law. On 8 August 1942, White India Resolution passed. March 1946, British accepted the demand of White India movement and June 1948 they left India and went away. 15 August 1947, India became independent. The first president of independent India was Rajendra Prasad and first prime minister was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. ये हैं सुरेंद्र नाथ बनर्जी, ये दूसरे हैं गोपाल कृष्ण गोखले। ये मीटिंग है आपकी द फर्स्ट मीटिंग ऑफ इंडियन नेशनल कांग्रेस एट मुंबई इन 1885 विद ऑल delegations। ये हैं लाल बाल पाल, ये लाल हैं, ये बाल हैं और ये पाल हैं। देखते हैं कौन कौन है। लाल मीन्स लाला लाजपत राय, बाल मीन्स बाल गंगाधर तिलक एंड पाल मीन्स विपिन चंद्र पाल। यहाँ देख लेते हैं कौन कौन है। ये स्वामी जी कृष्णा वर्मा है, ये है मैडम कमा, ये कौन है एम बरकातुल्ला, एम बरकातुल्ला है और ये बी डी सावरकर है। ये आपकी डॉक्टर एनी बेसेंट है और ये आप जानते हैं महात्मा गांधी जी हैं, जिनकी यही फोटो पता नहीं कहाँ कहाँ छपती है, नोटों पर भी, फोटो पर भी। और ये हैं आपके ठाकुर प्यारे लाल सिंह। ये है वो पिक्चर जलियांवाला बाग मैसक्रे की, जहाँ पर जनरल डायर ने फायर करवाया था और हजारों की तादाद में लोग मारे गए थे। निकलने के लिए केवल एक ही रास्ता था और चारों तरफ से फोर्स खड़ी कर दी गई थी। ये है राजगुरु, ये भगत सिंह और ये सुखदेव। सबसे कड़क धड़क सुभाष चंद्र बोस, पंडित जवाहरलाल नेहरू, गांधी जी with his flower followers volunteer at डांडी मार्च। ये डांडी मार्च है, नमक तोड़ो खाना। ये है आपकी पंडित रविशंकर शुक्ल। चलिए चलते हैं यस नो आंसर पे। फर्स्ट है एडिटर ऑफ हिंद केसरी वाज बाल गंगाधर तिलक। ये नो में आंसर आएगा बच्चों। नंबर 2 पे है द फीलिंग ऑफ नेशनल इंटीग्रिटी वाज नोन एज नेशनलिटी। ये आपका यस है। चलिए थर्ड पे आते हैं। ड्यू टू इंडस्ट्रियल रिवोल्यूशन मैक्सिमम मिल्स वर्क स्टार्टेड। ये भी यस है। इकोनॉमिक पॉलिसी ऑफ ब्रिटिशर्स इज रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द बैकवर्डनेस ऑफ इंडिया। ये यस है। फिफ्थ पे देखते हैं हम लोग। एजुकेटेड मिडिल क्लास रिजेक्टेड द मॉडर्न आइडिया। सो ये भी आपका यस है। ओनली वन इज नो, बाकी अदर्स ऑल आर यस। चलिए फिल इन दी ब्लैंक्स की तरफ बढ़ जाते हैं। ये है फिल इन दी ब्लैंक्स। फर्स्ट है गांधी जी रिटर्न टू इंडिया इन 1915। 1950 में आए थे। नंबर सेकंड, चंपारण इज इन प्रोविंस। ये क्या है? बिहार। नंबर थर्ड की बात करते हैं। अपोज द सत्याग्रह कैनल जिमेन्यू। तो कौन है ये? कैंडल सत्याग्रह। कैंडल सत्याग्रह। नंबर फोर्थ है इन गुजरात डिस्ट्रिक्ट देयर वाज रिवोल्यूशन अगेंस्ट जिवेन्यू। तो नंबर्स का ये है खेरा सत्याग्रह। नाम इसका है खेरा सत्याग्रह। चलिए नंबर फिफ्थ पे देखते हैं। इन वॉल्स देयर आर मार्क ऑफ बुलेट इवन टुडे। ये है जलियांवाला बाग। जलियांवाला इन जलियांवाला बाग देयर आर मार्क ऑफ बुलेट्स इवन टुडे। वहाँ पे आज भी गोलियों के निशान मौजूद हैं, इतनी फायरिंग हुई थी। चलिए आगे देखते हैं। मैच द फॉलोइंग। मैच द फॉलोइंग में फर्स्ट है 1916। 1916 में ऑल पार्टीज, ये है ऑल पार्टीज में, ये है आपका इट विल गोज टू द फर्स्ट नंबर। ना आ जाओ सेकंड पे। 1911। 1911 में क्या हुआ था? ये है डी वाला, दिल्ली एज कैपिटल, सो इट विल गो टू द सेकंड नंबर। यानी ये दोनों हो चुके हैं आपके। चलिए देखते हैं थर्ड पे चलते हैं। फर्स्ट भी यहाँ से हो चुका है, सेकंड भी, थर्ड की बात कर लो। इन 1907, सो दैट विल सूरत कौन सी है? इट विल गो टू द थर्ड नंबर। नाउ फोर्थ की बात कर लो। 1906। 1907 हो गया है, 1907, 1906 की बात करते हैं हम जरा। सो मुस्लिम लीग। तो चलते हैं यहाँ पे, इट विल गो टू द फोर्थ नंबर। एंड लास्ट है फिफ्थ नंबर 1905। ये है बंगाल पार्टीशन, सो इट विल गो टू द फिफ्थ नंबर। चलिए क्वेश्चन आंसर की तरफ चलते हैं। आंसर इन वन वर्ड, एक ही वर्ड में आंसर देना है आपको। फर्स्ट है कॉजेज ऑफ बंगाल पार्टीशन। तो कौन है? लॉर्ड कॉर्जन। लॉर्ड कॉर्जन ने किया था ये पार्टीशन। सेकंड है मेन लीडर ऑफ डोसेल आइडियोलॉजी। सो सुरेंद्र नाथ बनर्जी, गोपाल कृष्ण गोखले, पंडित नेहरू, महात्मा गांधी। थर्ड है छत्तीसगढ़ खादी आश्रम वाज established by। सो आंसर इज पंडित सुंदरलाल शर्मा। नंबर फोर्थ पे चल रहे हैं। वेयर वाज पोएट सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइज? सो इट इज इन छत्तीसगढ़। फाउंडर ऑफ रिवोल्यूशनरी पार्टी? सो लाला हरदयाल। Following are some facts given right about the date, year, etc. in front of it. चलिए लिखते हैं। नंबर 8, ब्रिटिश गो बैक was heard on 8 August 1942. English government accepted the demand of independence on March 1946. Ultimately, Pakistan was accepted as an independent nation 14 August 1947, takes a vow that English should not be incorporated in any way. So 1st August 1920. On such non-violent incident due to which Gandhiji has to stop the movement. 5th February 1922. Chora Chori incident. By reaching seashore, Gandhiji break the law of salt movement. So that is the 5th April 1930. Why was Bengal province divided? So answer है division of Bengal was done by Lord Curzon. In the opinion of Lord Curzon, Bengal was divided for the convenience of administration because Bengal was a very large state and it is problem to administer it without dividing it. But the main reason was to create dissenty between Hindu and Muslims so that Indian national movement will become weak and unsuccessful. Newly formed East Bengal mainly was placed for Muslims. The main motto Lord Curzon was to establish pro-Muslim state and together support of Muslim in favor of Britishers. Why were the national school and colleges are established? So answer है many schools and colleges were established in India because Indians realized that it was essential to give knowledge to Indians by education only. Social, religious, and political changes can be brought in our country. In the in the absence of education, people can not be aware of their rights. Only education can develop the feeling of national unity and national awakening. By education, public opinion can be formed and meeting can be arranged for people. What do you mean by divide and rule policy? So answer है यहाँ पे divide and rule policy was adopted by Lord Curzon. Lord Curzon wanted to weaken the unity among people. By dividing people, he wanted to weaken the national movement in India in 1905. Partition of Bengal was done by saying that large state like Bengal can be administered properly only by making divisions of Bengal. The main aim of Lord Curzon was to divide people and to create disunity. Disunity. He created disunity between Hindus and Muslims by making them against each other. He started dividing people on the basis of caste, religion, and class. Britishers started favoring higher caste and upper class people so that they should not support each other. This policy of dividing nation society is called divide and rule. What is meaning of Swadeshi? So answer है Swadeshi meaning goods prepared in our own country. Britishers captured the market of India and started selling their manufactured goods at cheaper rate. So due to this, people were attracted toward these goods. Indian artisan, craftsmen, traders were badly affected. They become unemployed. For this reason, our leader encouraged Indians to use the product of their own country and to boycott foreign goods. This is called Swadeshi. All over India, people used khadi clothes, they burned foreign clothes. In which century did industrialization revolution take place in England? So answer है industrial revolution took place in 18th century. On 28th December 1885 is which school was assembly held. On 18th December 1885 political assembly took place in Gopuldas Tejpal Sanskrit School. When was the branch of Congress formed in Chhattisgarh? The branch of Congress was formed in 1903 in Chhattisgarh. Where was the first assembly of Indian political society held? So answer है in the beginning political assembly took place in Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai. What were the ideas of Indian leaders earlier? Answer is in the beginning of national leaders were moderates. Name the newspaper published in Chhattisgarh in 1900. The newspaper published in Chhattisgarh in 1901 was Chhattisgarh Mitra. Write about these सत्याग्रह. तो सबसे पहले आ रहा है खेरा सत्याग्रह, दूसरे नंबर पे है कैंडल सत्याग्रह, नंबर थर्ड पे आता है अहमदाबाद मिल सत्याग्रह। पहले नंबर एक पे चलते हैं खेरा सत्याग्रह। This satyagrah took place in district Khera of Gujarat. Famine took place. At the same time, plague also spread there. Due to this, the economic condition of farmers became weak, so it was not possible for farmers to pay the land revenue. British government started collecting the revenue by force. This created discontent among the farmers in Khera district. Under the leadership of Gandhiji, farmers started movement and stopped to pay revenue. After all, government had to surrender and the revolution revenue was abolished. Kandel Satyagrah started in Kandel in Dhantari district in Chhattisgarh. The main causes of this movement was related to water of canal and revenue for it in Mahanadi in Rudri and Madhmusli dams were constructed, a canal was built, and government started collecting revenue for it. But suddenly government imposed 10-year plan on peasants. This amount was so high that the farmers with this amount could build a big reservoir in their own village. So therefore they were not ready to for this. English ruler by force started the Kendal village canal and farmers were made to pay compensation for the water. They were accused for stealing water. Villagers started Satyagraha. Pandit Sundarlal Sharma, Narayan Roy, Mahadeve, Mahadevale, and Babu Chotu Lal Srivastava. were the main leaders of movement. In August 1920, movement took place all over the district. British acquired all the cattle of the villagers. Government then autos these cattle and received money. Due to this movement become more strong on 20 December 1920. Gandhiji also visited Chhattisgarh and gave a speech in Makai Chowk in Dhamtari. Lakhs of people took part in this sabha. Ultimately, the government had to withdraw. नंबर थर्ड है अहमदाबाद मिल सत्याग्रह. This movement was started in Ahmedabad, the land of cotton textile industry. Continuous decreasing in price compelled labor to lead the miserable life. Moreover, they were not increasing the wages of mill labor and not paying them bonus. The labor took their own problems to Gandhiji, and under the leadership of Gandhiji, a strong movement started. Laborers and local organizations full supported Gandhiji. In the end, the mill owner had to accept the demand of laborers. Write short notes about the following. नंबर एक है खिलाफत मोमेंट. नंबर दो है मोपलास फार्मर मोपला फार्मर मोमेंट. नंबर थर्ड है चौरा चौरी इंसिडेंट्स. नंबर फोर्थ है प्रोमिस डे. नंबर फिफ्थ है फॉरेस्ट सत्याग्रह. नंबर सिक्स है रायपुर कॉन्स्पिरेसी डे. तो सबसे पहले चलते हैं खिलाफत मूवमेंट पर. खिलाफत मूवमेंट क्या है? सुल्तान ऑफ टर्की was the religious head of all the Muslims in the world. After First World War, English imposed several restrictions with an agreement between Turkey new government and English. According to agreement, the post of Khilafat religious head was abolished to establish it again. Muslim of India started movement. Thus, it is known as Khilafat movement. Gandhiji had a national that each movement is done on national level. About Khilafat movement will be empowered and also Hindu-Muslim integrity will be strengthened. So Gandhiji supported the Khilafat movement and started non-cooperation movement on 1st August 1920. Second है ये मोपाला मोपला farmer movement. In Kerala state, in some part, Mopla farmers started movement. The rebels were mostly muffles peasants, so it is called the Mopla rebellion. The rebellions were supposed suppressed brutally. More than 2,000 Moplas were killed and about 45,000 arrested. Mopla prisoners were overloaded in railway wagon and sent to another place. So due to suffocation, 67 prisoners died in the railway wagon while shifting from one place to another. मतलब इतने लोग मारे गए थे. सफोकेशन के लिए किया गया था. ये हमने सुना के लिए देखे. तो चलो देखते हैं ये चौरा चौरी क्या कांड था. इंसिडेंट्स on 15th in 5 February 1922, an incident in Uttar Pradesh took place. This is known as Chora Chori incidents. On this day, a peaceful Rally was taken out by the people of Uttar Pradesh at Chorachor. The demonstrators were going towards police station. They were stopped by the police. The argument took place between the police and the demonstrators. Then, after that, the angry mob burned the police station, burned and died. Gandhiji, when come to know about these incidents, became sad and took the non-cooperation movement back on 12 February. Promise Day, last week of December in 1929, Congress held their Lahore conference. In this meeting, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, in the presence of large mass of public, hosted the national flag and also took oath to struggle continuously until we get independence. 26 January 1930, the whole country celebrated the Promise Day. Due to this Promise Day, new spirit developed among the people of country. Forest Satyagrah. In Chhattisgarh, Forest Satyagrah program was started and in disobedience movement. It played an important role. This movement was the most effective movement and it latest lasted place for longer period of time. In this moment, there was most important things was that mostly of the people of village and tribals people showed their traffic barbary rather than the people of these cities. During British rule was there was prohibition of use of forest, whereas the tribes Vanvasi considered it their historical rights over the forest. Due to ban of cutting the of forest, people of village become discontented. In Durg district, Mohabana Forest Satyagrah was peaceful and successful. In Pondi village, Forest Satyagrah influenced the people of village Rudri, Navagaon, Dhamtri district. Forest Satyagrah was so traffic, the total Dhantari block was affected in Mahasamund district at the Tomra village under the leadership of women, namely Dayavati. The section 144 was broken and the forest was cut. She held the torch of Satyagrah. In Pakra, a forest satyagraha, nearly 2,000 villagers entered the forest with their 4,000 cattle and broke the rule by cutting the forest. Thus, the forest satyagraha has special importance in the history of India. In Indian history में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण स्थान रखता है अपना. चलिए आगे देखते हैं. रायपुर कॉन्स्पिरेसी डे. रायपुर conspiracy day है ये. In Chhattisgarh also many revolution arise was born who have special sacrificial their life for their country. In Chhattisgarh, youths plan to throw bomb in assembly. They learn to make bomb, prepare revolver with their friends in Raipur city. Parasuram Soni, Sudhir Mukherjee, Mangal Mistri, Sud friends, etc. were involved in it. In those days, Raipur was the center of freedom fighters, but all the revolutionaries and court because out of them some have informed police about it. In history, this case is known as Raipur conspiracy case. On revolutionaries in Raipur, court case was sued. There was 15 accused and 71 witnesses. Police by force made the witness to go against the revolutionary. All revolutionary were harshly published. Punished है ये सबको पनिश किया गया. Given are some sections laws. Write three sentences about them. चलिए नंबर एक है सेक्शन 144, टू है लॉस 1947, थर्ड है लॉ 1999. आंसर है फर्स्ट है सेक्शन 144. फर्स्ट फॉर सोशल सिक्योरिटी and good governance, this section is applicable. Number two है under this section there is ban on public meetings, sabha and assembly or standing in groups. Number third है one cannot go out of house unless it is very urgent and unavoidable to go and that took with the permission of the police. Second है law 1947. This is known as Indian Independence Adhiniyam Act. Second है by passing this act, Indian become independent from the clutches of British government. Number third, under this act, Bharat was divided into two parts. Number first, India. Number second, Pakistan. थर्ड में लॉ ऑफ 1919. चलिए देखते हैं. दिस एक्ट वाज नोन एज रिवॉल्ट एक्ट. दिस एक्ट वाज आल्सो कॉल्ड ब्लैक एक्ट. थर्ड, द मेन एम ऑफ दिस एक्ट वाज टू suppress national movement. Write about these incidents in your own words. नंबर एक है महात्मा गांधी एंट्रेंस इन इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स. सेकंड है प्लांटेशन ऑफ इंडिगो. थर्ड है गांधी जी इन मकई चौक एट धमतरी. नंबर फोर्थ है जलियांवाला बाग मैसेकर. चलिए आंसर देखते हैं. फर्स्ट है emergence of महात्मा गांधी इन इंडियन पॉलिटिक्स. चलिए देखते हैं. Emergence of Gandhi ji in Indian politics was the greatest achievement in Indian history. In 1920, Gandhi ji started the leadership of national movements. He gave the new direction to the people of India by adopting various peaceful means. He led the people of India for freedom for about 30 years. His style of leadership and new technique of struggle movement made the national movement more widespread. Thus, in freedom of movement, the new chapter started. He stopped in Indian politics during the First World War. He was a strong and powerful leader by his firm decisions and the practical experience. He led the people of India for their demand very peacefully. He took the path Satyagrah and Ahimsa, non-violence. People from every part of our country supported him and thus last by British had to leave India. Second है indigo planters. The problem of indigo planters was related to Champaran district of Bihar state. In Champaran district, English and Jamidars pressurized farmers to grow indigo in their farmers. After capturing Bengal, English increased in the growth of opium, jute, and indigo. English forced farmers to grow indigo. Opium, indigo, jute were commercial crops. It has no use of the farmers. They had to sell it in the market of English, sold it to the jamidars. A firm was used for intoxication. At that time, English traders sold it to China so that they can earn more profit. Indigo was used to dye. Farmers several times protest against the growing indigo. Gandhiji went to Champaran and did Satyagrah to free the farmers from this problem of indigo. Ultimately, government stopped India's feudal to ban on growth of other crops of growing indigo. Forced bribe. Fourthly, this movement was known as Champaran movement. थर्ड है इन मकई चौक धमतरी गांधी जी। चलो देखते हैं मकई चौक पे क्या कहा गांधी जी ने। गांधी जी विजिट एट द मकई चौक धमतरी ऑन 20 December. Gandhi ji visit on 20 December 1920 at Chhattisgarh, brought a political agitation and also rapidness in national movement. During his stay at Raipur, Dhantari, people of all groups come to welcome Gandhiji. In Dhantari, Makai Chowk, Gandhiji's speech was arranged. A large number of people gathered to see and hear him. Gandhiji was brought to the main gate of in an open vehicle, but due to large mass of people, he was not able to reach these ties. Therefore, businessman named Umar Seth of Gurur village carried Gandhiji in his bag and reached him to the decorated speech dais. नंबर 4 है जलियांवाला बाग मैस्केयर. In Punjab, Satyagrah movement took tribal shape against the Revolt Act. Government wanted to suppress this movement many times. Nationalist leader Satyapal and Dr. Safuddin Kutlu was arrested. To protest their arrest, a large assembly was held in Amritsar at Jallianwala Bagh. This garden was covered with big boundary walls on the three sides, and a small gate was there for entry and exit. On 13 April 1919, a large mass of people assembled here. All groups of people, youth, elder persons, men and women came here. The assembly was going on. All of sudden British General O died without warning. The unarmed mob gave the order of firing on mob. Many innocent people died and a large number of people were injured. That was the day of festival Baisakhi. This massacre was opposed in all parts of India by holding meeting. In Bilaspur and Raipur also meeting was held. There was bitter criticism about the incidents. Rabindranath Tagore returned his little title of Sir and also returned his honor given by British government. इसी के साथ बच्चों ये पार्ट समाप्त कर रहा हूँ। ये फर्स्ट पार्ट, सेकंड पार्ट लेता हूँ इसका, क्योंकि बहुत बड़ा चैप्टर हो गया है। यहाँ लगभग 45 मिनट के आसपास हो चुके हैं, तो मैं चाहता हूँ अगला पार्ट अगले सेक्शन में मिलते हैं हम लोग। तब तक नीचे डालने का ये बटन दिखाई दे रहा है, इसे दबा कर तो वी कंटिन्यू इन पार्ट सेकंड। इसी के साथ ये नीचे एक लाल रंग का बटन दिखाई दे रहा है, इसे दबा के जरूर सब्सक्राइब कर लेंगे। वीडियो अच्छा लगा हो तो लाइक करेंगे, कमेंट सेक्शन में कमेंट्स करना ना भूलें और ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों को शेयर करें जिससे ज़्यादा बच्चों को फायदा हो सके। और इस बेल आइकन को भी दबा लें जिससे कि मैंने अभी डालूँ उसका नोटिफिकेशन तुरंत आपको मिल सके। और मैं कंटिन्यू करूँगा इन पार्ट सेकेंड। तब तक के लिए थैंक्स अ लॉट, थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे।